It's your boy Moan signing on for Fresh Colorway, and today we gonna talk about what went on this last week in the sneaker community. And I need you to join a Fresh Crew. How you join the Fresh Crew? You click like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and follow us on social media at Fresh Colorway on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram.
I know that's
now,
right.
Today is the lucky day. Make sure you stay to the end of the video, and I'm gonna announce who won a free pair of the Jordan 1 OG High, Lost and Found. Now, speaking of the Lost and Founds, I read an article this week where they was talking about the bots that be present on Sneakers app on all the popular releases. And one thing that they said on this article was like 10 to 40% of all submissions of entries for these draws on the popular shoes like the Lost and Founds are all bot. Now, Nike even went as far to put a number on it, talking about they take away about 20 million bots a month. Hey, that's ridiculous. So if y'all taking L's out there on the Sneakers app, here's the reason why. Like, these bots are eating. Like in 2020, 2021, Sneakers app was probably the best way to cop. You know, you had the best chance to hit on Sneakers app because how they was doing the releases, you know, you had the best chance to avoid bots. Usually the foot sites and Shopify sites, the bots was eating all the time on there, but Sneakers was usually the safest place. So if y'all did go for the Lost and Founds when they dropped, and on that release, you couldn't even get in, you couldn't put in your address, you couldn't put in your payment information. It was a big mess. And that's because the bots was eating. The bots was on there cooking, and Nike was trying to, you know, filter them out. Going forward, I hope Nike really get a handle on this because the average consumer is the ones who really taking the L. It's just only going in the hands of resellers. Even though I resell some, like, I'm not overly crazy like this with it, you know, to where you snagging up 100 pairs from Sneakers app. We know this happened too on the Jordan 4 Midnight Navies. Nobody could hit on there because they was cooking. Now, another rumor that we've been hearing lately is that Sneakers app canceled a lot of those pairs of the Lost and Founds that was determined to be purchased by bots. They may be re-releasing, you know, the Lost and Founds, like have another drop. I'm not sure how true this is. I don't have any inside information. I don't know nobody who work at Nike, so it's one of those things where I'm gonna just keep a close ear to the street. And if we get some type of confirmation on this release, I definitely bring it to the Fresh Crew. Now, the next piece of information that we got this past week was about these Jordan 3 white cements. Now, these white cements look crazy. I ain't gonna even... I'm definitely copping these. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This shoe is supposed to be releasing in like March of 2023. And I think they going for the same theming that we had in the Jordan 1 OG High, Lost and Founds. They going for that vintage look. It's supposed to be special packaging that come with it. I wonder if they gonna give us some type of mismatched box or, you know, something with a little sales receipt. I really give Nike kudos for that if they do, because the storytelling that they did with these Lost and Founds was superb. It was above, they went above and beyond on these. It shows you what's possible with sneakers on a wide level. Now, they usually give us specialty boxes with a lot of attention to detail on the exclusive shoes, but they changed the game because they did this on a general release. A shoe with 500,000 plus pairs. They did all this, gave us extra receipts with little stickers and mismatched lids and paper with the ads on it. They did a very good job, so I'm interested to see what these Jordan 3s gonna look like when they do release. Another thing is the material on these shoes. Just looking at this picture, like the materials look perfect. Super tumble leather on the upper. Jordan 3s usually have good leather though. They usually, 3s and the 12s usually always come with good quality, you know, materials or good quality leather on them. Now these don't seem to be no different. It seemed like they went above and beyond on these. So I can't wait to see them in hand. Now, speaking of upcoming shoes, we got information that Jordan brand might be doing another collaboration with Off-White, Jordan 4 in a bread colorway. Now, you know the Off-White sneakers always go crazy when they release, you know. The resale price be so ridiculous, it don't even really be no point of buying them unless you hit for them for retail. So, yo, these would be ridiculous if they do come out, but they look pretty dope. They okay. I ain't gonna lie, like I'm an OG over everything guy. I already got a pair of the bread 4s. And if you know anything about my bread 4 story, I bought mine's a little too small because they ran out of my size and I had to have them that day. So I ended up buying mine too small, but I will not be grabbing these Off-Whites unless I could get them for retail, because this just isn't a shoe that I'm willing to, you know, pay to resell or trade a lot of shoes to try to get, because it's probably gonna be $1,000+ shoe, especially in a size 12. Bigger sizes always cost more. It sucks to have big feet, but something I've grown accustomed to, but I'm not paying a resale for those because in my personal opinion, they just don't look as good as the natural breads. You know, I'd rather have the regular breads over the off-white breads. The last big piece of news that I got came from a Nice Kicks article. And in this article, they talked about Nike and Adidas cutting their production by 30 to 40% starting in 2023. Now, I think they will be doing this just because of the lack of help on a supply chain. As you know, over the last 2 years, it's been nothing but late shipments. And it gotta be hurting these small stores when you get a pair of Jordan 6 Midnight Navies 3 months late because of late shipments and nobody wants the shoe, so it's sitting. Where if you would have got it on drop day, you probably would have sold out, been able to make your money. And at the end of the day, Nike is probably eating a lot of these costs. Shoes are sitting on the sneakers app. Shoes are sitting on every website. So, you know, it only makes sense to adjust the supply to meet the demand. And right now, the demand is pretty low on some of these gym shoes. I think they overreached during COVID time when everybody had stimmies flowing and everybody was buying gym shoes. But now that stimulus been cut off. Only the real hype stuff are really selling. You know, all the everything else is kind of sitting. So I think this won't really affect us too much. I think that everybody who wants a shoe will be more likely to get a shoe. And it won't be a whole lot of shoes sitting. And before we get out of here, I want to hear from the Fresh crew. What happened this week in the Seeker community that really caught your eye? Drop it down in the comment section below. Now for the winner of the giveaway. Now the winner of the giveaway is Shantae Honor. Now I need you to shoot me a message over on Instagram so I can get your information and send you out your pair of the Jordan 1 OG High Lost and Found. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and thanks for the support on the giveaway. And I need you to join a Fresh crew. How you join a Fresh crew? You click like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and follow us on social media at Fresh Colorway on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. It's your boy Moan signing out for Fresh Colorway, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.